What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Vintage Story. Now, this is technically it's episode 1, because, I do the episode 0. And the first episode isn't even edited by the time I'm recording this. This is the day after, though. So, in between, I literally just waited till this did all that. So, these are all done. Last episode, we got a little structure up, and, we started firing some stuff. Yeah, you can kind of see some of the stuff we got here. So, yeah, just some basics. I'm still starving. I did cook some food, but I didn't cook very much, so this is still fresh for 20 hours. Instead of cooking it, what we're gonna do, just cooking on the thing, what we're gonna do is, okay, dude. Yeah, we're gonna start actually cooking some food now. Am I wondering how we do this? I wanted to do this in the last episode, but the timing just didn't work out with the, episode and all that, so it happens. It's okay. Now we're gonna need the food, and it's better if you have some other ingredients as well. So, for instance, we're gonna be cooking crab here, but I'd like to add something else. Berries are pretty good. I think we have mushrooms. There's some rye here. I don't think we can use rye. Let me look. Let's have a look here. Rye grain, ingredient 4, growing beds and stuff. I don't think you can put it in there, unfortunately, but that's okay, I think you can do like soup, breaded food, candy, fruit bar, blah 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 blah. We don't care about any of that. Expanded meals, cooking pot recipes. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Okay, well, never mind. We're just gonna find something else, I guess, if I can. So let's take a look and see. I guess berries or any kind of vegetable would probably be pretty good. Mushrooms are pretty good. So we'll just, take a look around, see if we can find something. I'm about to start starving though, so now if I find some berries, I'm probably gonna eat some. Okay, here we go. Start of the episode, I'm already starving. Here we go. We'll eat some of these. We'll just eat one, so I stop starving. What is that? Oh, boar. Leave me alone, boar. Anything else? Anything at all? Not really seeing anything. I could have sworn I saw like some onions or something around here. I don't know if they were grown though. That's probably why I can't find them, because they're not grown. They look like grass, so I'm gonna be able to use them anyways. That's okay. That is a-okay. We can kill some of these boars. There's a lot more animals now, for some reason. Like the second day, like we woke up, or we night passed that first night, and or I guess just second night. Oh, ouch! All right, yeah, night passed that second night, and second day, and yeah, since then we've had a shit ton of animals. I mean, shit, look at the crabs, dude. Fuck, two of them just popped up out of nowhere. This happens sometimes. It's okay. Just break these. There we go. Alright. Gotta be more careful. Trying to see. Y'all hear that? Okay, let me get these. Chanterelles. I wonder if these are... Sounds like bees. I've never found bees. Well, fuck it. Let's mark these on the map. We'll do boom, boom. There we go. And then, yeah. We'll just keep getting more of these. Can I eat these? I don't actually know. If I can find some more red currant, we can really make some some nice meals here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find some more though. That's okay. We'll still be able to cook enough to fill us up, hopefully. Or at least fill us up enough that we're not, like, fucking starving every 5 seconds. Oh, yeah, here they are. Oh, turnips. Oh, they probably will give us one. Let's, I guess let's throw these in here and just see if this will, like, work. So what we'll do is... shit, okay. Let me put these down. Put that down, and then I'll grab the meat. Ooh. Just right there. We'll throw that in there. And we're gonna do an even amount. Yeah, crab meat stew. We'll do 3 of those with boiled red currants, and then we'll do 3 of those. Okay. And then, yeah, and then we'll light that, and that'll make, you know, decent amount of food. Oh, that's wrong. Wrong thing. It's better if you use, what are they called? The fucking... What are they called? I don't remember. The like pots. There's like these actual crocks. That's what they're called. Crocks. It's better if you use crocks. And you can seal them with animal fat so they last longer. But that's something we'll do later. I don't need the fucking... Hold on. I don't need this. Let me just toss that on the ground. We'll come back and pick it up in a minute. Yeah, I'll put these over here. Yeah, this is just the basics of, or the basic part of cooking here. Yeah. We don't gotta wait for this to go over and over and over again like we do normally as well. Which is nice. So we need these bowls to get stuff out though. So we'll grab all these. And I'll just store these like right there. Honestly, we're pretty good to just leave this here as well. But I think we'll end up eating most of it if I had to guess. That's okay though. It happens. So this episode, I think we're gonna get started on the metalworking aspect. Yeah, look at that. Go ahead and get us some of this. Boom! Look at how good that is. So much better. And that's, yeah. I have some extra there. Yeah, half a serving is left. And then what we'll do is put that back with that. Oh, I don't think I can. I'll do, yeah, that and that. Nope. Okay. We'll just do, yeah, that'll be good. Hefty, yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Cool. And then we'll just have that on there. Just chilling for a while. Now, I'd like to get some more storage first off, but I don't really know if that's... I mean, it'll be feasible, but I don't know if it'll be, like, easy to do. Like, it's gonna take a sec, because I gotta get all these fucking cattails. 24 for 1 storage is not a great exchange here, so whatever I can store on the floor and stuff, we're definitely gonna try to do. That just makes sense, you know? Anything I can get rid of here, we'll also do. Honestly, these worms, we could probably just eat as well. I'm not gonna use them for a while, so I'm not super worried about that. But yeah, flax fibers. What can I do with flax fibers? Okay. Anyways, we're gonna want to get started on like a basic structure as well. Like I like having. This is just our starter base right here, pretty much. So I'm trying to think roughly how I'd want to have this set up. I think we're gonna start on metalworking. I think that's what we should do. I think it's the right way to go. So we'll do that, I guess. And for that, we are gonna need. Let me also put this on the ground. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Okay, I guess we just have the spear. That's alright. So we're gonna end up doing like a structure. Probably, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Okay. Structure here. I didn't really plan out this second episode. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fly deciding what I should do right now. I probably should not have done that, but you know, that's what happened. That's okay though. I guess we will start to get a structure up since the monsters are spawning now. We're definitely gonna want a more fortified area. So yeah, we'll go ahead and grab some stones and stuff. Yeah, as of me recording this, the first episode is not even edited or posted or nothing. So anything you guys have told me in the first episode in the comments, if there are any, I have not heard. Which, you know, it's okay. We are gonna need a roof, for sure, of some kind, just to get started, because we're gonna have to do another one of those fire pits. Preferably as early as possible. And, yeah, we'll have to smelt some stuff. But we're gonna do the, pickaxe first. You know, it'll let us get more copper in general. So I guess we don't really need a roof or a separate building for this. We can just straight up, you know, boom, that's enough. It literally is too, so, you know, that's all right. So what we'll do is I'll show you how to do some basic stuff here. Leave those there. We need 20 native nugget coppers is just an ingot, which is what it takes to do all that. So I've forgotten how to, like, how do I do this? I forgot. Oh, how have I forgotten? What? Am I tripping? I am tripping. I just remembered how to do it. I don't need to fucking fire this. I just need another, like, campfire. So what we'll do is fire pit, that's what it's called, not fucking campfire. Grab these. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't think I can do this yet. Because this has a melting point. Yeah, there's no way. We're gonna have to get charcoal first. That's what we have to do first. So I guess I'll show you how you guys how to do that. Instead, this is such a pain in the dick. I hate doing charcoal for real. We'll just do it right here. That's fine. Right. There's stone. Fuck, I can't do it right here. Well, I guess I can. I'll just have to do it like. I just have to do it a block up. Right. So you basically need all this closed off, and it can't be sand. I do know it can't be sand. Can't be wood and stuff that closes it off. So you do this, and then we're gonna need some more, but that's okay. We're pretty much gonna need this firewood. I'm gonna be using all of this to make charcoal. And you fill this up. There's like a minimum of 2x2x2, I think is what it is. Let's look real quick. I think that's the minimum here. Charcoal burning. Okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah. For 2x2x2, it says it should be good enough. So I think we probably can do like less, but I'm just gonna do 2x2x2. It's a good starting amount, and you know, the game recommends it to be that much for a reason. Eventually, I am gonna do like big ones. I'm gonna have a dedicated like thing for it, but yeah, it's not right now. So that's eventually. We're talking about right now. I'm gonna do this a little up. So basically, what we're gonna need to do is fill this entire thing up with wood, not planks, but firewood, like we have right there. Which means I need to chop more firewood. I also need more dirt to cover this up. So I'll just get like 5, I guess. That should be enough. Well, 6, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, so what we're gonna need to do is put the I'll put the shovel down, because obviously I need to craft the firewood. Can I just fucking put this on the ground? I'm not using it. And then this down on the ground. There we go. Yeah, so I've got some space in the inventory. We'll do that and that. Craft some firewood. And then we basically just gonna end up filling this up. Oh yeah, I forgot you can just do that. We can do a smaller one, like I said, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I just don't think it's worth it. We might as well just do the recommended amount, you know. I don't really want to chop this down because it has resin on it. So we're not gonna chop it down. I am gonna chop all these down though. Now it doesn't matter what kind of tree you use for this. As long as it can be turned into firewood, we should be good. We should be okay. I think a lot of this game, for me, shines as soon as we hit that copper age, where we're, you know, we're out searching for the stuff to make bronze, and, you know, we're really getting into construction and stuff. That, to me, is my favorite part of this game. And I like base building in games in general, but there's just something about the chisel tool in this that just makes this game, like, next level. I really think building-wise, it's very hard to top this game with the amount of, excuse me, like, details you can do. Just with the chisel alone. I think it's pretty sick, honestly. So yeah, it's definitely a favorite part of the game. My favorite part, at least. If you guys have played this, let me know what your favorite part is. I like the survival aspects of it for sure, and with the expanded cooking mod, it really does make cooking fun for me in this. So, you know, I like that too. There's just a fucking baby chicken in here. Hello, chick. Hello. What you doing? Better get out of here, dude. Some more chickens over here. This is kind of where it'd be useful to dig one of those trap holes, because then they'd, you know, fall in it. Eventually, we'll be able to make, like an animal cage, which will let us capture them and, you know, raise them. They produce eggs like a motherfucker, too, let me tell you. On my other world, like, literally, every fucking day I wake up and there's, like, 15 fucking eggs, dude, because I have so many chickens. Like, I'm literally just running, like, a chicken business, and there's no one to buy these fucking eggs, dude. I'm single-handedly counteracting the fucking shortage that we have in America with just these fucking chicken eggs, dude. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous how many of these things I have. Yeah, having that resin right there, though, that's gonna be clutch. Goodbye, chickens. I don't think there's any on this one. Yeah, no. Yeah, I like a lot of the aspects of this game. I think... I personally think I like this... This might be my favorite survival game. Not gonna lie. I can think of maybe a couple that are better, but when we're talking about, like, potential, you know? I mean, this is just insane. The amount of stuff you can do in this already, not to mention they just upped their dev team. Oh, yeah, no, this game's crazy. I think it's crazy. I think it's gonna be crazy. I think they'll continue to see some success with, you know, it's getting popular on YouTube and stuff as well. They'll definitely see some uptick in success with that, which, you know, I love that. Love seeing games I like playing win, you know? Oops, that's my X gone. That's alright. We'll make another one real quick, because we're gonna need it. I guess you can't skip the flint axe like I was saying last episode. Completely forgot you needed charcoal. I guess you could find some. Oh, I'm so dumb. There's literally coal over there. I don't have to do any of this. Well, it's too late now. It is too late now. Let's get to work. I just remember there's coal over there. You could just find coal. Yeah. So yeah, no, you can skip this. I'm not gonna, but like I'm gonna get to that eventually. But just so I can showcase this copper and stuff. Let's not skip it. We're gonna do, I guess just the black coal. I mean, there is brown coal way over in one of the caves around here that I marked last episode. But so the difference is charcoal you make, brown and black coal you find. So what we'll do is put that there. You put these in there, right? You cannot use firewood. You can start it with firewood, right? Like this. But you have to use coal because firewood won't get it up to the right temp to pour. Charcoal will. That's like the difference here. So you can see this up to 700, but its melting point, because we need the smelting temperature, it's 1084. This gets up to 1200. So pretty much what we're going to need to do is warm this up. I like to use the wood to warm it up to a certain point. And then we'll put the coal in. Because this is only going to get up to, yeah, 700. We'll just let it get up to there and, you know, we'll throw this in. Should be good. Also, in the meantime, let me just... Boom. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just leave that open for now. It's about to go through its last one. And yeah, we'll throw the coal in then. I think I just heard... Yeah, there's another one. These things need to get the fuck away from my house, dude. I hate the rifts. Oh, I just realized it's getting night. We got those rifts by the house. Yeah, this burn duration should be okay to just use one. So I'll separate this and then just toss that in there. Yeah, it's burning to the last one right now. And that should... Yeah, so it's up to the workable temperature. And you can't do anything with that until we get to the anvil. Then you can, you know, work with the metal and everything. But we're looking to pour the metal, so it needs to be molten. It needs to be smelted. So we need it there. Yeah, so that's now gone, and this is gonna burn for a cool minute, so yeah, we should be good. We should be good. But yeah, one of those little ores is 5 units. 100 units is an ingot for all ores. So 20 of them is obviously, yeah. Just realized also this is gonna burn the shit out of my hands if I don't have the tongs. I am just not prepared, dog. Crude rope, how do you make this? Fuck. Is that it? Okay, yeah, I need some cattails, like now. It'll stay molten for a minute, so I'm not like super worried about it, but I definitely want to hurry up because it's getting night and I don't want to deal with all that in the middle of the night. I need 6, I think. Yeah, 6. I don't know if that is that baby wolf howling or if that is a full-grown wolf, but that's definitely the closest it's ever sounded, and there is a baby wolf around the base. Tool, that's tool. I don't want tool. Tool is just thatch, so yeah, here we go. Nice. I remember those cattails are there for tomorrow. We'll see if I can get some more storage. I like to prioritize storage pretty early on because it's pretty important. It's pretty important. There we go. So how you use the tongs, you just put them in your offhand and then it's automatic. So and it's in the tongs. And then basically you just shift and pour. Now you don't want this to get into the rain. That's a big thing. You do not want that to touch the rain at all. Do not rinse this out. Do not do anything like that. This whole mold will break. It absolutely will. And not to mention, you also don't want to dump this in water. Now, when you're smelting or when you're using the anvil and you're smithing, that's different. I'm pretty sure you totally can just dump it in water, but I wouldn't. I'd let it cool down because I don't know. I'm scared of a lot of things in this game, so yeah, I'm just overly cautious sometimes. But I know that will break your mold, and you'll lose a bunch of your copper that you poured into it. So yeah, definitely be careful with that. Just like we're gonna try to be careful right now with these fuck-ass portals and monsters and shit. Too bad I can't see fucking nothing, dude. Yeah, this is the standard way of making coal. You cover all this up, and then after you cover it up, you put a fire pit down, just one of these, and you light it and cover it fully, and then you let it just burn until the smoke stops coming out, and yeah, you're good. That's it. That's all it takes. Ouch, that hurt. Eat this. There we go. Yeah, cooked food, like meals like that, I think is what they're called. So much better to eat. Literally like night and day difference, you know? So yeah, you should definitely prioritize that. What else do I have in here? I think that's everything, right? Right? I think that's everything. Let me grab my torch. Yep, and yep. Cool. Yeah, so we're basically waiting for that to cool down, and we're waiting for days, so... A lot of waiting. A lot of time spent in this game. Just doing whatever. Surprisingly peaceful doing it, though. Something we can do while we wait, I guess, is get some more clay. But I don't really want to risk that right now. You know, because of the monsters and stuff, so... Yeah, we'll kind of just chill out here until then. Till morning comes, I guess. Or until this is done. Either way. I'll catch you guys in a second. God damn, I didn't even see that. Holy shit. Too bad I can't fucking see anything on the ground, dude. What the fuck? Anyways. Yeah, so we have this now, and you literally just... I mean, it's as easy as that. Copper tool, baby. See, if this is the Minecraft series, I would definitely just end that episode there. I mean, it's 30 minutes. Well, for me, I've been recording for 30 minutes, but that'd be a... You know, most of that I was talking and stuff, so that'd be an easy, like, 25, 24-minute video. It hasn't been too long since I cut, so... but yeah, I definitely would have ended it just right there. But there's still so much to do, you know? And yeah, I like that. I like having so much to do. So... Yeah, I think I still probably have to wait for the morning to showcase this. Normally, you'd have a hammer and stuff, and you could, like, break the ores and stuff into the smaller chunks. I don't have that. I actually probably should have made a mold for that, now that I'm thinking about it. That definitely would have been wise, but I don't even have copper for it anyways. This will let us get enough native copper to do that, so. Yeah, we'll just set these down wherever they'll go. Yeah, we're really running out of space in here now. So we'll, you know, we'll look at doing some stuff real quick. Or real soon rather. Like, I really would like to move into this. That would be cool. I don't know. Can't fucking see anything. I hope you guys can see it, you know, a little bit at least. How many fucking portals are around here, dude? One. I feel like 2. I think there's one over here. Where the fuck is it? Oh, 3. 3, somewhere around there. Yeah, right there, right there. There's too many. That's how many. Too many. Turn day! It's only midnight, dude. It does get a little brighter out. Like, pretty early. It does get a little brighter out, so that's okay. There are benefits to going out at night, though. You know, if there's no monsters and stuff, obviously. Some of the benefits would be like animals are asleep, so you can kill them easier. But yeah. I guess I'm just gonna chill here until, you know, the fucking storm decides, or the night lets up. What I am gonna do though, because I'm gonna need some, I'm gonna go ahead and get some clay just while I wait. So yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys in a sec when it's a little brighter out here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I've just been clay forming and I saw the time, figured yeah. So I put down some stones. We're gonna get like just a little house up right here. Got the hammer mold. We're getting to get the vessel, storage vessel. You know, stick to me like caramel and all that. What else do I need? I do need an anvil mold. And that's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but we kind of do need one, so you know, let me get to work. This shit is very expensive. I actually don't know how much, how many units the anvil needs, though. I would like to get copper, or not copper, bronze, a bronze anvil, because it lets you build more, I think, or I don't remember how that works. I don't even know if it matters if you get a copper or bronze anvil. Am I tripping on that? I think you do. There are differences. I think you do actually need like a certain one for certain things. I could totally be wrong about that though, to be fair. Then we'll just duplicate. Probably gonna end up using all of my clay on this, but that's okay. Oops. I think before I do end up using all my clay though, I am gonna just stop for a sec here and actually get some stone. These things need to go away. I am curious why none of the drifters have spawned though. They haven't gotten a single one, and I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, they definitely should be spawning right now, you know? Like, I don't know why they're not. What is this? Pig? Yeah, boar. I love that you can see the weight and all that. Oh, see, this is why we're careful. What is that? Dead hair? Cool, I guess. What is that? Dead chick, okay. These foxes are just fucking things up. Yeah, so we can just break these now, and they'll give us stone. Just like this. Nice and easy. They give you an okay amount, you know? But where this pickaxe really shines is getting the ores needed. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna turn the rest of these conglomerate stones that I pick up into like some stone blocks. Oh, that is a wolf. Okay, we need to watch out for that. That's a couple wolves. Those are dangerous, especially right now. Later on, they're less so, but right now, they're very dangerous. In fact, I think right now is where they are most dangerous. So yeah, we'll definitely keep our eyes peeled for those. Try to avoid them as much as we can. Yeah. I just need 2 more. Unless it gives me up to 32. It did. Okay, cool. I really want my inventory to be a little clear when we do this, just so I have enough space to hold everything. So I'm trying to get like precise amounts here. I think that'll be enough. We'll just do like that. And then we'll do these right there. Nice and easy. And then we'll go put these down. Just like this. That is... Oh, that's wrong, actually. I fucked up. I wanted to go over one, just right here instead. There we go. Nice. So what we're gonna do is go to the nearest copper, yeah, which I've marked right here. So we'll head this way. Why does it look like that? Anyways, current rift activity is very high, is what it says. Yeah, that's bad. It's no bueno. So we'll run over here to this copper area. I want to get like on top of where I found the copper. So like right here. And we'll just dig down. Forgot I had my shovel. And there it is, right there, literally surface level. So the thing is about this though, why you need the hammer is some of this we're not going to be able to use. Purely because it's going to come out in chunks instead of just the bits. We need 18 bits to make a hammer, which is the next thing we're going to make. Yeah, but that's the problem. We ain't got 18 bits. We got chunks. Yeah, crush with hammer to extract nuggets. It is 20 units. I am curious if you can smelt it. I don't think you can. But I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. We could always try. I don't know if that's just all the copper there. So I'm gonna leave that mark there for now. And we'll come back and check later once I actually have the hammer. But I do want to see if I can smelt this, because I have this over here. Is this possible to smelt? If I were to just put some native copper in here, right? We'll create 10 units of copper. This says nothing, so yeah, we cannot, unfortunately. Which means I do need the hammer. Oh, fuck. Alright, what we're gonna do is... Let me think. I think... we have food and all that. 24% spoiled. We'll just toss that. I think we'll just run around and try to find some more native copper. The wolves are this direction, which is not good, but I really don't think we have a choice here. I think we're, you know, gonna have to go this way because it's unexplored. So we'll look for some stones on the ground. I have my spear. Yeah, look at them. It's 2 of them, I believe. So we'll see about using the large bite marks. So you can see. Oh, yeah, I know you guys saw that. I forgot to crouch, so we're just not gonna do that. Oh, yeah, crouch. Literally just shift. Okay. I forget Minecraft stuff. It's 3 wolves. That's not good. Yeah, let's just run. The best way to deal with them, from what I've seen, is the water. Just get in the water, and it slows them down enough they can't really do anything. So that's gonna be our general strategy, but being in the water does drain your hunger faster, so we're gonna try to be a little careful about it, at least. What the fuck? I can hold water in this? Really? I didn't know that. Excuse me. I don't know how to dump it out. Now, wolves we can get away from. Bears, well, that's a different beast entirely. Bears are something we are probably always going to be concerned about. Bears suck. They're very strong. Well, they're cool. I like bears, but you know, they're very strong. They attack you often. They're very aggressive. It's a fucking bear, you know? Like, let's be real. Oh, that's a wolf. Okay. I thought that was a bear. Bears will, well, they'll just kill you. Just outright. It might be one hit for me right now. I'm not even sure. Oh, flax. I don't want anything other than the seeds for this. I will straight up just eat the fucking flax fiber, flax grain. Flax fiber. Yeah, just the flax grain. We want the seeds. Flax is extremely important later on. I'm glad I don't have to go on an adventure to find some. Oh, it's raining. Nice. Yeah, a good thing about exploring early on is there's a lot of these bushes here. So there's a lot of opportunity to, you know, just snack on the go, you know. Spelt. Just grab this and eat some. Toss that. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to get, like, snacks and stuff while you're out and about. As weird as that sounds. Quartz. We're not worried about quartz right now. That's, like, glass and stuff. So, yeah, it's not something we're too concerned about. Yeah, we're pretty much just looking for these stones. You can kind of see why I wanted to up the amount of, like, copper I can find. Carrots? No fucking way these are carrots. Yeah, we'll take some of these. Go ahead and put that in my pocket. Yeah, you can definitely see why making the copper more common is something that I do and a lot of other people do as well. Because I'm not gonna look for 7 years just for one piece of copper. Yeah. It's okay though. I do like looking in like the desert and stuff. Just because it's easy to tell. These like sand areas, it's really easy to tell when there's an ore on the ground. At least when it's not all bushy and shit. You know, it's like the only bit of color that stands out. Oh, what is this? Big ass fucking tree. God damn. Look at this fucking place. This is awesome. Yeah, we're gonna mark this on the map as bees, and yeah, I'll just remember that it's in ruins. Holy fucking shit. Let's see if we can loot some stuff from this place. I don't know if they just attack me. Like I said, I've never dealt with bees in Vintage Story, so I don't really know how they work. So I'm just gonna, you know, avoid them for now. Just for now. Later we'll get into beekeeping probably. Seed vessel. Can I carry this? Oh, I do have carry-on. I didn't know I had carry-on. Oh. Well, what is this now? Put this there. What? Where did it go? Oh, I put it on my back. How do you take it off? How do I put it down? There we go. Okay. Also seeds, ruined straw bed. We're not gonna use that. Pot shirts, old fire pit. Yoink. I'm always taking sticks, dude. They really are that useful. Always take sticks. Farming? Okay. What could that entail? Oh, another basket. Okay, let's go, dude. Yeah, let's just break these and then get some more seeds. What is this? Onion, spelt, cabbage. I'm pretty sure cabbage is one of the best foods in the game. Ruined arming sword. Oh, cool. I low-key want to take that. I high-key want to take that. Let's take that. I was looking for ore. You can find ore in this, in these, like, things. What am I going to drop? Oh, that, obviously. And then, yeah, let's get out of here before these bees attack me, because I don't know how they work. I don't know what the ruined sword gives you. Or if it even gives you anything. I don't really care, to be honest. A lot of dead animals around here. I hope those wolves don't migrate around my house. That would fucking suck balls. Anyways, yeah, let's keep looking for some copper here. Ideally, we'd like to find copper and tin, but you know, I really am fine with just finding copper, to be honest. it's gonna be more useful in the long run. Well, I mean, finding tin will be more useful in the long run, but it'll be useful in the short term if we just find copper. So as long as I find some, I'll be satisfied. There are copper veins in caves and stuff you can find. There's a prospecting pick and all that. I don't really use those, but I know they're very useful. I just don't end up using them. They're not. It's not a system I've really gotten into, but you probably should. Think they make your life easier? I don't really know how they work all that well, so I can't really say for certain. Is that copper? That's definitely copper. See what I mean? Barren area, you can see it a lot better. Ouch. Now, I'm not just gonna grab this, because I do also have the pickaxe. I am gonna actually just open this up and really take a look here. We want as much copper as we can get our hands on, so looking is always important to me. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you know, maybe looking this time is not all that important, considering, you know, the fact that we're on a fucking sand mountain. What is that? Quartz. Always some quartz. Sometimes there's gold, though, in quartz, so, you know, definitely look. We'll mark this. Copper. And then we'll keep moving. Try to find some more. We need 20. After you get that first 40 copper, though, you're set. As long as you're marking the ore on the map whenever you find it and pick it up, and you get that first 40 native copper, you're good. Like, just go back, dig underground, like under those markers, and get you some fucking copper, dude. Like, just lock in, you know? Here we go. This is a, oh, damn. All right, yeah. Mark this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. 7 copper. I actually might dig under this one, though, since it's not on like the side of a hill. Shouldn't be too deep. I was wrong. Yeah, I don't really want to dig all that, so I guess that's kind of the downside to finding copper in this biome, is if you actually want to mine it, you're going to be breaking a lot more and putting yourself at risk, you know, just for some fucking copper. Yeah, because it will kill you. Cave-ins will kill you. Speaking of cave-ins and stuff, if you want to play this exactly like Terra Firma Craft, there is a setting to have gravity on everything, not just, you know, sand. So it is feasible to, you know, play this like that. We're not, though. I'm not doing that. I'm going home. That's what I'm doing. I am still trying to be cautious of the wolves, but, you know, if I run into them, I'll try to dip to the water. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They're right there. Okay. I don't really know where the house is, but I saw the ruins, so they're not too far from the house now. Yeah, literally. Our house is right here, so they're probably an eye shot from the house. That kind of sucks. Where are they? I can't really see them. Okay. They're killing animals around here, though, which is not good, because I like having the live animals. What is that? Oh, that's the crab meat. I'm just sitting here like, what is that? Okay. Let's light this. Oh, no. I need, just gonna take that from you. Borrow that real quick. We'll, just dump those in. Light that up right there. Wait. What am I doing? I don't even have this fired. Why would I even try that? That'd be such a waste, dude. What am I doing? I'm fucking selling right now, dude. Let me actually get the shit to do this. We'll put this ruined greatsword or ruined arming sword right there. Put that back. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. Yeah, let's just do this though. Yeah, we're definitely gonna look out for those fucking wolves. But I'm not super concerned about it right now. I'm a little worried that they're killing all the animals around here. That definitely is not good. But there's nothing I can really do about it, so we'll just take the meat and, you know, live our lives. Well, we won't take the meat. I don't want it, so but I don't want it right now, dude. It's gonna go bad. That's the bad part about this. You know, that's what's gonna happen. It's just how it's gotta be, I guess. Okay, we'll just put those there. And then I guess I can try to get all the meat. I'll build another storage thing here real quick. We'll do that. If I get enough. If this is enough fucking cattail, we'll build another storage thing. There's a very high likelihood that is not. We need 24 of these fucking things. Sometimes they give you more than one, I think. Where'd that one go? There it is. I don't know what these shells are for. It's an add-on. I think it's a mod that adds it, but I don't really know what they do. They're just kind of cute little decorations, I guess. That's cool. Never mad about decorative blocks. Right. I do think you can overdo it, though, you know, if you have decorative stuff in your game. Unless your game is about decorating, that's different. But, like, if you're playing a game and there's a shit ton of blocks that have no point other than, like, looking good, and there's just a fucking shit ton of them, then you might have kind of a problem. Yeah, I mean, there is probably, like, literally no use for seashells other than, you know, it looks cool. That is definitely another wolf over there. Right over here. That guy. Is that another wolf? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. So is that over there. Why are they running from me? Are you a wolf? Yeah, they're running from me. What the fuck? Yo, you wanna fight, dog? Oh, yeah, he does. Ouch! Okay. Fuck out of here, dude. Yeah! We'll just harvest this dude. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that happens. It's all good. Normally, whenever you're killing those... Oh, yeah, no, they did it. Never mind. Yeah, predators all give you bush meat, I think. I'm pretty sure even bears do. Foxes do. Foxes are not worth killing unless they're killing your animals. But, predators give you bush meat, which is not very great meat. Normally, if you don't have the cooking like mod installed, it's not worth it. It's not worth it to collect it. I mean, it's like you're probably better off just getting berries from what I've seen and heard. So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind. But we're gonna keep this in here. The reason being, requires 80 days. Yeah, it'll keep the freshness longer if we keep it in there. So pretty much any of my food I'm gonna put in there and just cover it. It acts as oh shit, I'm starving and I have no food. How do I dump this out? There we go. I'm starving. I actually might not have a choice. I might have to cook that. Oh, worms. Yeah, we'll just eat these for now. Shit. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to look for, First off, let me get these fucking bandages that are in this coffin. Yeah, clean bandage. Here we go. Just put this on. These heal you, so, you know. Good thing I remembered they're there. We're gonna go harvest all these creatures that those wolves killed. And I'm gonna store all that meat just in that little area right there. So let me look around for all of them. What did they kill? That snake's alive. That fox is alive. Yeah. Chicken's dead. Here we go. That's a wolf right there. I see him. We'll just bonk. I don't remember what bones are used for outside of like bone meal. I think they have some other stuff that you can use them for. I don't remember. Look at that. He's just chilling over there. You can make bone stock, I guess, but that's cooking expanded. Yeah, cooking expanded does add recipes for bushmeat though, which they do not have normally. You just have to cook it and eat it. That's it. But also, one of the downsides of using cooking expanded is that your meat, if you cook it on a campfire, just by itself, no cooking shit, it is going to be charred no matter what. It's always charred. Which, you know, that kind of sucks, but yeah. That's just how it is. Now, I'm curious with the cooking pot. Cook. Oh, am I fucking. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Cooking pot. Meal making guide. Okay, here we go. It'd be cool if I could, like, put a little note into this. Be like, tag this. Have a little pin here. Bookmark this. That's what it's called. Okay, so meat stew. Raw red meat or poultry. Optional additions, you know. Vegetable stew. Yeah, mushrooms are considered vegetables. Porridge? Okay. So we can have porridge. I don't want to do that though. That's kind of gross. 1 water, 1 vegetable. Okay. Yeah, so nothing I can make right now. I can make porridge. I'm not making porridge, dude. Take a look. Yeah. Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. I need sticks. So let's get some sticks. If you're wondering the amount of dry grass you need, by the way, it's 10, I believe. Pretty sure it's 10. We'll look right now. So if I still have 5 left, that'll be enough. The storage vessel is really what you want to use for the like food storage. If you're doing, you know, one of those little things, that really is where you. Well, that's what you want to use, pretty much. It's fully sealed, so it's way more useful. You can also use coal instead of that. I think I mentioned that last episode. But yeah, you totally can use coal instead of firewood. Always sick. Takes a little less time, but this is gonna take all night anyways, all day. Takes a full day, so you know. At 5:34 is when it'll be done tomorrow. So you know we're gonna be doing whatever. I do need to cook some food though, for real. I mean, can I mix this and this? I think I need a mixing bowl for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We'll, yeah, we'll just put this in there for now. And I'll get some better recipes later. What can I use this for? Oh, journal inventory. Okay, so journal stuff. Oh, okay, here we go. Alright, I guess. What am I gonna do while I wait? We're gonna get some food. We're gonna build a house. Multiple walls over there. I guess I could chop some wood and try to fill this up. I am still gonna, like, need all that, like, all that coal. So, you know, that's definitely also something I could try to get. And I probably should try to get as well, so we'll try that. Along with all the other stuff. I'm gonna take the pickaxe as well, because, you know, stone. But let's try to get some food. I don't really want to eat raw grain, but I think I'm just gonna do that. They didn't even give me any. We'll keep the seeds, I guess. I could kill that wolf over there, but I don't know. Hunting is very, like you have to really, you know, there's some wiggle room for learning, but you do genuinely have to, like, pick what you're hunting very, like, meticulously. Like, you're obviously not gonna go hunt wolves exclusively, you know. They just give you bush meat, and, you know, that's not really enough to fill you up unless you're making whole recipes and stuff. But, you know, you have to decide if that's also going to be worth the food you put into that. You can really think of a lot of stuff, instead of calling it, like, effort, you could really just call food. Or resources, you could just boil it down to food. Are you wanting to spend some of your saturation fighting a wolf, or would you rather hunt a chicken? You know, like, yeah. And do you have the stuff to, you know, cook it? He is literally on my house. See, this is one of those situations where it don't matter. Yeah, so what we're probably gonna do is, I mean, I don't know if I really have a choice here. I guess I could try to let him walk away, but see if I just hit one. Okay, just try to nail one right in the fucking noggin. Nope. Yeah, there are hella wolves around here, dude. Hella wolves. It's no bueno. I don't want to deal with fucking wolves. I do not want to deal with wolves, dude. Bane of my fucking existence, dog. I swear to God. Look at him, dude. Is he glitched? Ugh. Run, 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 run! Come on, bitch. Mink! Mink! Yeah, it's definitely cheese to do that, by the way. It is cheese to do that. But, you know, it's a fucking wolf. And there's so fucking many of them. I don't really care if it's cheese to do that. Yeah, I'm okay with doing that. You can just cook meat, I'm just realizing as well. You can literally just, boom. It's bush meat, so it's not gonna be great. But, yeah. We're gonna just end up cooking this, I guess. Seems to be the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I'm pretty much just waiting for that to be done over there to really do anything else. We're trying to make some, like, crazy bushmeat stew. I'm not gonna do that. I should put all my food down there, though, when I get a chance. Anytime I get food, you know. So that's what we're gonna do whenever we get enough food to do that. They also give us these, yeah, these raw hides. So you mix these with animal fat. Where is it? You can make leather as well, but what we're gonna do is oiled hide, which is animal fat, and it's an ingredient. Yeah, after 48 hours, it cures into pelt, which we need for, well, all this. This is particularly what we're looking for. Storage slots of 4. These have storage slots of 3. So it's basically better inventory. And And yeah, it's pretty worth it to do, honestly. So we're actually probably gonna do that here in a bit. That shit's gonna take forever. Yeah, I guess I'll just catch you guys whenever I have any interesting developments. Like I said, I'm just gonna be chopping trees and shit and getting firewood to put in the little pit right there. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a sec, I guess. All right, it's not done yet, but I wanted to bring you guys back because I did actually end up filling this up, and it's all covered. Every block under this, in a 2x2x2. So there's 4 full cubes of firewood here. All of that is what's under this. Okay, so let me make sure that's, yeah. And then what we do now is we put this on top. We just, you know, fill that up. You light it, which is pretty easy here. Let me, this extra, what do we have right there? We light this. Let me break this. We just do that. See how it says charcoal pit instead? Lit 29 in-game minutes before the pile ignites. Make sure it's not exposed to air. So basically, we just need to make sure it's not exposed to air. And then you see how it's doing that now? That just means it is going, how it's smoking. And that will stop smoking whenever it's done. In the meantime, though, we're pretty much, you know, we're pretty much just waiting now. That's what a lot of this game is, in the early game. I think that's a majority of why I don't like the, charcoal pit. It takes the longest. But it, you know, for good reason. It's fucking charcoal. So anyways, I will catch you guys in the morning. Okay. Guys, we're back. We're back in it. I know you see that out there. Look at that. 3 wolves outside my fucking house, dude. I'm gonna kill myself. No. But I do need to get them away. Fuck, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm thinking here. Let me. I need to think. Because I'm kind of trapped in here right now. Where'd they go? Yeah, they're still around there. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to try to kill them just one at a time. Excuse me. I don't really know if that's feasible, but we can always try. So, you know, let's do that. There it is. Okay. Yeah, they're killing all the animals. I have these stones, so let me try to throw one. I'll try him first. Oh, he's running. Okay. Try. Got one. He's running. Oh, he has good. Okay. He has good weight. That's good. That'll be good for food. So the weight basically determines like the pelt and all that, I think. Now there's one more. Where the fuck is he? Okay, we're not worried about it right now. These 2 are the ones we were focused on. Decent. Decent's okay. It's decent, you know, but yeah, wolves are very harmful for our like local area. So, you know, I have no problem taking them out. Normally, you know, you have to think about that kind of stuff. You know, like, is this worth it? But there's more to think about in this situation, I feel. There's more factors. There's more pros to cons, pretty much, to taking these wolves out right now, so. I don't even know where that last one went. Yeah, there he is. All the way over there. Yeah. Let's go put this bushmeat away. Just put it in here. There we go. Honestly, we also could put these raw hides in there just so they don't spoil. And then I'll just cover that back up. If you're wondering what that does, by the way, in the last episode I mentioned the cellar system. So basically, in a cellar, if it's surrounded by blocks like stone or cobblestone, not dirt. No, actually, is it? Yeah, dirt works, but I think stone is better. I don't know for sure that one is better. But if it's covered by, you know, anything like that, it gets a cellar bonus, which is basically like any stored food pretty much takes a good bit longer to spoil. What the fuck? Why did all of these just break when I did that? Okay. Go back, I guess. Yeah, I need more clay so I can finish this anvil. So yeah, let's go get some more clay. But yeah, so when it takes a while to dig out your own cellar. A way you can kind of get around it. I mean, not really getting around it. You're still using the system properly. But a way you can use it to your advantage is just dig a one block hole with storage. Put something on top of it. You're good. That's it. That's technically a cellar. Not a great one, but it is one. The further down it is, the cooler it is. So, you know, the further down you put it, ideally the, you know, longer your food will last. But I'm pretty sure that's less of a factor, how far down it is. It's more if it's not exposed by sunlight. That is like the rule. If it's not exposed to sunlight, then you're good. That's all you really need. So yeah, you could really just do like a full-on downstairs. As long as it's made of stone, you should be good. The more wood you add, ruins it. Even if the walls and stuff are made of stone. I actually did not think I would be able to make that. That was not as much as I thought. Still waiting for this one though. Still waiting for that one. So what we're gonna do now is I really need like thatch and stuff. So oh, I was gonna say why is that there, but I literally just fucking said why it's there. Yeah, we need sticks, we need thatch. I definitely, or not thatch, dry grass. I do have I checked the mods. I do have the stick mod installed. It's just, it's not logs or anything. It's planks. I have to cut planks into sticks. That's how that works. So, yeah. My bad. It's okay. We're still kind of waiting for this though, so, you know, I'm chilling. Fuck did I want to do? I don't even remember what I wanted to do just now. Oh, right. Dry grass and sticks. Where are they? Where's my knife? There it is. Yeah. As soon as we get an anvil, first thing I'm making is a fucking scythe, dude. Swear to God. You can't just get random tools, by the way. Like out of those pots that we broke open at the other place. And, you know, out of that, like, coffin thing. So, you know, it's not, like, really hard to get stuff. There's also panning you can do. So you can, like, you know, get some extra stuff out of that. Out of gravel and sand. But also, we actually have access to another pannable resource called bony soil, which is right over here. Bony soil. You can pan this, and it can give you a bunch of different stuff. Like, just for instance, it can give you copper spearheads, for instance, arrowheads, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it's kind of cool. It's a neat little thing you can do. I don't like panning for stuff, but it can also give you copper ore. So, push comes to shove, if you really desperately need it, and you know you're okay with sitting there for a long time, you could do it. You could definitely do it. I wouldn't, but you could. What else can I use this for, by the way? Oh, I forgot you can make, like, yeah. You can totally make bone versions of some of those. Like the axes and stuff. That's cool. I forgot about that. Yeah, that should be enough, of the dry grass, though. Is it just 10? Yeah, it is. Cool. I do know it's gonna be more logs for those, or more sticks or logs. I don't remember which one. It's one of them. You know what I'm talking about. There are so many fucking dead animals, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. These wolves really went on a fucking rampage over here, dude. I will kill that other one, too, dude. I do not care. Okay, that one actually has some decent meat on it. Let's, break this open. Go ahead and just toss it in there. Yeah, okay. And then, close it back up. There we go. I need more sticks. That's my only gripe, I guess. There's no crafting recipe for sticks. That's base game. Splitting planks is cool, but this is just obnoxious. You know what I mean? I feel like you don't get enough sticks from just breaking trees. But, you know, if you were to do it IRL, you totally fucking would. Me keep looking here, I guess. What is this? Oak tree? Yeah, oak log. Oak is cool. I hate having high rift activity, but it didn't matter where I went. That was just the case. Oh, we have onions. Nice. Just toss those. I have enough, so I'll use these onions. Cook them into a meal. Yippee. Oh, pine branch chilies. They're there. Yo, I hate how how much I have to get stick wise, but you know, what can you do, you know? Yeah, definitely fucking just hard grab sticks in the beginning, so you don't have to do all this. You're gonna have to do all this anyways, so, but so you don't have to do this as much, I should say. Take a look here. Ugh, not a lot of talking, sorry. Been a lot of talking today, not gonna lie. I work in food service, so talking is my whole thing. And it is Friday as I'm recording this. I'm wondering when the last episode was recorded. It was yesterday, Thursday. I'm just gonna see if I can break this knife. Oop. Cool. There we go. Alright, and that'll be enough to replace this knife as well when it breaks. I'm just gonna toss it right now. No, I'll keep it, yeah. Might as well, fuck it. So let's get these stacked up. We'll just boom, boom. I actually think this one might be normal. Like it'll take like a regular normal amount, but the other one I know is gonna take more. So we'll just put this on the outside right there. Grab Lax and yeah, we'll get to chopping. Okay, your snake. But yeah, you, that hearty meal, if that was regular, like regular meat, regular red meat, or poultry, it would have given me a lot more than what it actually ended up giving me, which was like next to nothing. So It's okay. Didn't even fill me half up. And you saw we used like 6 meat for that one thing. That's how it goes. That is how it goes. So let's just chop all this up. Boom. Oh, I guess it's double the amount of these that you use, I'm pretty sure. Firewood, double the amount of firewood. So yeah, we'll light this up. Light that up. Alright, cool. Put this back there. I'm telling you, finding this aged torch holder, so fucking goated, dude. So fucking goated. So goated. A way to guarantee that you don't lose fire is to make 2 torches, have one that just stays in there, and that's its whole thing is just staying in there, and have another that is just like for everything else, like you're lighting shit and everything. Then that way you'll have one that is just always active, and you'll never have to use the fire starter again. So yeah, it's cool. It's a cool idea. Cool thing that you can do. What is that? I kind of want to like clear this out, this thing, this like mountain right here, and I want to kind of work on this at some point. This is like conglomerate stone, but it's very like chiseled, and you know we can repair this, which is sick. So I definitely want to, you know, work towards that at some point. Stony rubble. It's conglomerate stony rubble. I'm gonna eat this worm. It's gonna be a minute before I actually start farming, so I'm okay with doing that actually. Just break all this conglomerate stone. We're ideally gonna be, you know, building our base, so we might as well. We need this stone here for ourselves. I do like building separate buildings for separate things though. Why would I do that? Why would I do that like that? That's so dumb. I don't know why I did it like that. That was so dumb. Okay. Yeah, we'll get a nice little floor here. And then, honestly, I could probably start breaking this and putting all this shit over here. I actually think that would be a pretty good idea, honestly. I'm definitely not going to break that pillar and anything that these are on, because I need those. So, yeah, we'll grab this. And so I'm not going to be breaking this pillar, at least not for a minute. We'll do that so that, you know, it still has something to lean on. The rest of this, though, the rest of this we can definitely just break. I don't know about this fence, though. Let me see here. I am looking back every now and then just to see if this is done. It should be sometime soon. Sorry for me clearing my throat so much, by the way, guys. My throat is dry as shit. And I feel like I'm low-key losing my voice. I think I'm gonna do like a little, just a fenced-in area here around my front entrance. So we'll clear this out first. And then I'll start clearing out some of this stone. We'll break that log here in a sec. We need a shovel. Never mind. I guess not. It's okay. We'll put these down and then I'll get that shovel. Make sure it doesn't despawn. It actually does take a decent bit of time for stuff to despawn, so that's not actually a concern of mine. That's on something, so we'll break this one. We can break these top ones. Shit. Okay. 20, that should be enough to finish the floor. And we have enough to start this. I think I am gonna just put a one right there, just so I can move all my stuff like this. We'll go ahead and put this back over here instead. And then, boom. Nice. So that is nice and tucked away. And then we'll, put these here, obviously. We're waiting for this to stop smoking, and then obviously the fire to be gone from that. But, yeah. I actually am just gonna break these, because I think I have enough space for them. We'll, keep building. I kind of want to decide where I want the door. I think it's gonna be... I don't know. Kind of want right here, actually. Yeah, I like that. Where's my knife on? It's on that one. Okay, cool. I broke the right one. Broke the wrong one there. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and just put these down here, and we can put the tools on the outside, so I'm not worried about that. At least not all that much. We can just put them right here. Just like that. Nice and easy. Yeah, you guys don't actually need to be here for this, so I'm probably gonna cut all this out. Okay, yeah, I cleared out a lot of the extra stone in the church over there. So, we should have a decent chunk of this to get through now. There we go. Sick. Yeah, so I can at least do this bottom layer all the way here. And we're probably gonna do like 3 high, I think is good. Oops. We'll just do this. I'm pretty sure it also finished firing over there. The, yes, okay, it did. Cool. Hammer thing. So we'll definitely get into that as well. Shut up, chicken. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So now what we'll do is we'll fucking, yeah, we'll set it on fire. I don't know. Make us a copper anvil here. Or a copper hammer. Set that on fire. We'll go ahead and put this. Actually, I'm going to use this still because I want to cook some food. We'll just dump those in there. Break this open. What do I have? I guess I could use poultry. I don't wanna. I just want to use some of my bushmeat here. Put that back on, and you can really see. You can see how much we're gonna do here. Yeah, it does have to match as well, by the way, the amount. So yeah, it'll make 3 servings of bushmeat stew with boiled onion. I think we'll probably do hearty bushmeat stew with boiled onion, which will be slightly better than what I did before, but not by much. It's still not going to be good. So yeah, that's okay. Ouch. Okay, the wood is gone, which means we're going to put in the coal. I only need the 1. And then we'll, oh, let me go cover this back up before I forget. I'm not super worried about it because it's just bushmeat, but, you know, it's still useful to have. It'll get you through, you know, whatever you need it to get you through, I guess. So there's definitely, you know, still some concern there. Let me get my tongs here. Oh, also, let me put this back. Just plunk. And then we'll get the tongs. Here we go. Yeah, I like building separate buildings for things, though, usually. That tends to be what I end up doing. Put this on the offhand here. It's almost there. And it's cooking now. Okay, cool. Smelting. Yeah. This is, yeah, about cooking. Just about done. I actually might do a little bit more firewood in there. Just to really make sure it gets there. Well, no, that should be enough. Take a look here. Boiled stew. Yeah, I have, so this, satiation thing, there's, yeah, you can actually see this. So every one of these is 100. So 1500, yeah. Every one of those is 100. That's like the conversion rate or whatever. Does need to stay above 200, so I'm gonna get ready just in case, but these might finish in time. It's dropping pretty quick, I don't know. Nah, just in case, we'll throw another one in there. It might have, you know, been enough, but I'd rather not risk that. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, let's say this is done. And then we just pour it into there. Hammer mold, sick. Put that back. And then, yeah, there we go. Food. Protein, vegetable, okay. Let me put that on my thing. So let's see here. So this should actually be pretty good. Yeah, just adding that onion made this kind of crazy, actually. Nice. Okay, we'll just cover that, or we'll fill that up too. Yeah, sick. And then we'll go ahead and put this back down. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd it go? You may be wondering why I'm not doing a door, by the way. The only door I have access to is the, like, shabby door, which is, like, the rough-hewn door, rough-hewn version. And it breaks when you use it, like, often. So I don't really want to deal with that. Yeah, so we're not dealing with it. Nice and simple. I don't want to deal with it, so I'm not. Oh, big stretch, dude. Fuck. I'm recording for 2 hours now. I mean, god damn. That's okay. That is a-okay. We're gonna get the saw here soon, by the way. That's gonna be... I don't know if I want to do the saw or the... what's it called? The scythe first. Because the saw will let us get planks, which will also let us get, like, you know, a bunch of other shit. Now, there is one anvil thing that... like, anvil, creation that I absolutely will be using molds for with the mod. I do not care. Argue with the wall. I'm not wasting 2 copper ingots for nails and strips. I'm just gonna fucking use the molds for those. I can make them. They're easy. It just costs 2 copper, and I just don't want to. I don't want to spend that money. I don't want to spend that copper on that. I also am gonna look and see if one of my mods is messing with the drifters, because they're not spawning. I've not seen them, not even once, the whole time we've been playing. So, you know, I'm kind of concerned about that. You know, they're supposed to be a pretty important aspect of the game, so I definitely want to make sure they're spawning. You know, right? You can just store dry grass like that. Twine. Okay, what can I actually do with this? Hold on. I haven't actually done much with flax, really. Oh shit, okay, so that's used for a fucking shit ton. Oh, 5 slots? That's kind of crazy. Okay. How do you make it? Sewing kit. Okay, buddy. Maybe you need like a loom for it or something. Okay. Trust stuff? Is this for like drying it? I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of cool. It's pretty cool. Cellar door. That's kind of goated. That is kind of goated. Okay, well, regardless. I like looking at the new stuff that I get, you know? It's cool. It is cool. Sometime soon this should be done. I think this might take multiple days though, the charcoal kiln, so you know, there is that possibility. An unfortunate one, but a very real one. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, if you're wondering how I got so many fucking stones though, I literally just cleared out this over here. I don't know if I cleared it all the way out, but those like loose stones on the floor give you a fucking shit ton of conglomerate stones. Let me just crunch a munch. There we go. Yeah, in here I basically cleared all of it out. I also probably should break a lot of this, and because it looks like this is supposed to be like an arched wall, and then it's supposed to be like a wall right here is what it looks like. This is so cool. Wolf. I also didn't clear it all out. Wanna die, buddy? Keep moving, pal. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Run away. Fear me. I don't know why they're running, actually. I'm not playing like peaceful or something, am I? You know, the wolves are running from me unless I attack them. They're not attacking me all that often. Okay, I might be playing on like an easier difficulty or something, dude, on accident. I hope not. Ooh, this is done smoking, it looks like. Take a look here. Yes, sir. Alright. Charcoal City. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah. So charcoal's done. That's cool. It's really good. So we can finally actually get our hands on some fucking cool shit. Yes! This is all working out now. Ouch! Stop trying to pick it up, dude. Once it's this hot, you can literally just... and then fucking just... love that fucking sound, dude. Love it. Absolutely love it. Cast copper hammerhead. Refine on an anvil to remove imperfections. Cast on durability penalty. I'm assuming it's because it's cast. Maybe it's better to like actually make it. But yeah, now we have the hammer. You can really see how effective this is. So yeah, this is 20 units of copper. So we just boom, and that's 20. That's just one out of the one area we got. So now I have enough for an axe, for instance. Yeah, you can really see how that works. Now the anvil. I want to see how much I need for the anvil. How many units of copper I need for the anvil. It doesn't tell me. Cool. 180 bits. So a lot. A fucking shit ton. It's good that we have an actual number though. 180. Yeah, so we have a number in mind. That's the number we're after, I guess. So yeah, in between episodes, I'll probably end up getting that copper just because you guys have seen me do it already, and I'm gonna be doing pretty much the same shit, just running around to, you know, these copper sites that I've been going to and mining it, and, you know, doubling back on some of these ones and mining it and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. Yeah, but now that that's done, we have charcoal as well. This has been a fucking long episode. My voice is shot. I was gonna record a Minecraft episode, but you know, not happening. I love you all, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.